Good morning, folks. Welcome to Quantsapp. This is Vicky Sajnani. Let's get started with the morning market brief. 17,661 is where we shut shop on Nifty 50 futures, 1.5% gain on Friday. 41,416 is where we shut shop on Nifty Bank futures, 1.9% gains witnessed in Nifty Bank futures. So let's see where the SGX Nifty is pointing to this morning. Pointing to a 48-point gain, that's what we are seeing in SGX Nifty as of now. So let's see how that pans out during the day. Well, looking at the Nifty charts, we are seeing a possible bounce, and 17,800, 900 levels are pivotal as of now. And 18,000, of course, has a psychological resistance. 18,150 on the higher side. 17,345 and 17,200 on the lower side on the major levels, including 17,500, which is a psychological level as such. So as of now, looks like there's some relief coming in for the bulls. 17,800 is a litmus test, I'm saying. So a sustained move above 17,800 could take this on the higher trajectory. Otherwise, we see this more of as a relief rally as such. Looking at the Nifty open interest from futures end, you're seeing some amount of short covering which came in on Friday. But then on an overall basis, we have not seen longs erupt in this. So we are seeing mostly, ज़्यादातर देखा गया है कि भाई short covering cycle चालू है अब तक. So looking at the open interest from options, 17,500 happens to be a strong put OI. And there's been unwinding in calls on the lower strikes as the price has moved to 17,600 fair value, of course. 17,700, 17,800 are the resistance with the call OI. Then you have a major resistance at around 18,000. 17,900 also has some call OI. So you have a stepwise resistance which is there on the higher side. Well, looking at Bank Nifty, well, looks poised well. Well, 41,416 thereabouts is where it's caught. So you have 41,500, 42,000, 42,500 on the higher side as the resistance points, and then 41,000 and 40,000 are the major levels on the lower side. Well, there is a flavor of longs, at least in Bank Nifty as such, from the futures end. Well, looking at the OI, 42,000 happens to be a substantial call OI. So that's going to act as resistance. Intermittently, we have 41,500, which is out here. Supports being 41,000, major support is 41,000, with substantial put open interest out there. Top gainers, losers, Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports, Ambuja Cement, top gainers. Shree Cement, Tech Mahindra, Bosch were the top losers. Well, we saw a whole host of greens, except for the cement pack, which contributed negatively to the Nifty. You have 69.9 points positive contribution from private banks, 48 points positive contribution from oil, 24 points, close to 25 points positive contribution from FMCG. So all in the positive territory, as I pointed out, except for cement as a sector. Built-ups, metal, realty, cement. On the long side, auto ancillary, we are seeing on the short side. One stock on our radar. Of course, before I start my discussion on the stocks, I would like to highlight to you that most of these tools are from Quantsapp, and one could register and get the 25 plus free tools. So an iCard should pop up on the right hand corner, which could help you in registering for those tools. So here we go, ICICI Bank. and there's a positive tinge. So you have 880 as a litmus test for this counter. And on the lower side, you have 840, 824, 800 as a major supports. Resistance 91360, 939. And of course, 900 is going to act as a psychological level. So you have 880, which is going to act as a temporary resistance point as such. ICICI Bank, of course, the open interest has a different tale to say. Not much substantial open interest out there, and not a clear signal emanating for ICICI Bank. Looking at the options open interest, you have 900 as the strong call OI out there. 880 also has a reasonable call OI, and put OI is primarily at 850. 850, 840 levels. So that's going to be a concentration of support out there. Another stock on the radar, IPCA Labs. So 780, 800 and 780 at the two major levels on the lower side. 820, 840 and then 888 are the major resistances. Well, the stock could be under pressure. So you have 800, which is the psychological level, which is getting supported time and again. So 790 below, I think there's going to be bear pressure on this counter. It collapsed. Again, you had some amount of shorts which came in, but not substantial as such. So not a clear picture for it collapsed from the open interest front in futures. Looking at the OI picture, there is a sparse distribution of options out here. 800 major put, and then you have 900 on the higher side, which is having the substantial call OI. So that's going to act as a resistance point. Of course, intermittent resistance is close to 850. So none stocks on the ban list. Before I wrap up the session, I would like to highlight to you, please consult your financial advisor before trading in derivatives. Also, please follow strict stop losses while trading in derivatives. So the two stocks which we discussed was ICICI Bank, IPCA Lab, no stocks on the ban list, auto ancillary on the short side, metal, realty, cement on the long side. Of course, Nifty and Bank Nifty, we had given out the technical levels as such. So keep a watch on that. That's it from my side. Wish you happy trading and all the best.